Hi everyone, I'm Steve and I'm the founder of MyPF. Welcome to the month of May, and as we know, the new conditional MCO has been announced. And with this, we are actually moving into the new normal. I'm here today to talk about some of the things that are happening both at MyPF and in the personal finance world around the world. So, what is the new normal for MyPF? As we move into 2020 May, our web team, especially our editors, have been hard at work. We know that, life, personal finances is still ongoing, even in this new normal. And we're covering various topics, whether it's savings, investing, retiring, and other matters on personal finance related to how we can actually survive and thrive in this new environment, in this new normal that we're in. We're also excited to share on the MyPF digital front. The MyPF podcast, My Personal Finances podcast, is now available on Apple Podcasts as well as on Spotify. So do search for My Personal Finances podcast and go ahead to subscribe and follow. On the social media front, our MyPF Facebook group has grown to above 1,000 members. We're also active on various other social media as well. So if you haven't followed us on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, hey, do check us out and give us a follow. What's the new normal for myself personally? The biggest change for me is I'm now the father of a newborn baby who just turned 1 month old and had his full moon celebration just yesterday. And there comes the challenges of parenthood, planning for education planning, insurance costs, and various other things that require planning, just to make sure that we provide the best for our loved ones. On my work side, I'm still continuing as the Chief Knowledge Officer of a financial advisory firm, Wealth Vantage Advisory, and we have been meeting just about every other day on Zoom, continue to plan and to make sure that our business survives and even thrives in this environment that we are in. And of course, work continues with MyPF and the various other initiatives. One thing I'm not complaining about though is that with technology, there's much less commute, so saving not only fuel prices, but also the time for commute itself. One other area that's important to me would be health and exercise. So with the restricted movement due to the MCO, I've been working out purely 100% from home, and I've been actually doing what is known as the Saitama or OPM workouts, and I'm currently at level 6. So hopefully I would reach level 10 in about 4 months' time. And with some easing of restrictions, I hope to be running again, as that's one part of the OPM workouts that I've been missing out on. What is then the new normal for personal finances? The way I see it, that there are three areas to look at. Firstly, is in terms of income. Whether we like it or not, we still need income. We need to survive, whether you're an employee, whether you're a business owner with as an employer and having employees on your own. The key thing to look at in the new normal with income, first and foremost, is to just make sure that survivability is there. You need to make sure that you survive throughout these times. You need to make sure that income continues to come in. Your cash flow, whether on a personal or on a business basis, continues moving on. Secondly, is on investments. So as we saw with the market correction and the recovery that followed suit after that, we see that we were getting a lot of questions actually. One part of it was there were some people who were fearful, oh, should I exit my investments now that the market is crashing? And then there were the other group of people who were saying, hey, with the markets at low, is this a good time to invest? What we can say is that you do need to have a plan. You need to know where you're headed towards. You need to have your goals. You need to have your asset allocation strategy. And with the market being as volatile as it is, and we do expect to see a lot of volatility moving ahead as well, do stick to your investment plan. Do have a dollar cost averaging strategy. And just by actually the first step of having that asset allocation is just so important, as having proper asset allocation actually reduces the overall market volatility of your entire investment portfolio by about 90%, and that's huge. And it actually accounts for about 40% of your total returns. So look at how your asset allocation fits into your investments, and do invest only money that you have. Don't overstretch yourselves, don't go on margin unless you know what you're doing, and don't be leveraging on money on future income that you don't have. And the third I is for independence, as in financial independence. So when we talk to various people, what is it that you're looking for in your journey, on your financial journey, in personal finances? Well, everyone has different answers in one way or form. But down to the very core of it, what we're all looking for is that we just want to live comfortable lives. We want to make sure that we have enough when we retire, or when we can call ourselves financially independent, doing just what we love to do. And for different people, that means different things, and you may be at different life stages. For example, if you're a retiree or near retiring, and here you are, where are your investments at? Are they in volatile investments? Is it a market correction that you're facing that's actually wiping out your retirement savings? What do you need to do at this stage? Or you're a working adult, you've been hard at work, you've been putting aside some money, and you actually want to see how can you actually optimize and use this period, because when the period that finances are actually volatile, markets are volatile, it's actually one of the best times to actually really look at your finances, make sure that they are in order, and come out stronger than ever. Or you're a young working adult, or maybe you're still studying, finishing off your tertiary education. Now is a period really just to get your feet wet, get to go through a little bit of what's actually happening in the markets that we're seeing now. You probably wouldn't have experienced the previous global financial crisis. So this will be a good time. Get your feet wet, invest a little bit if you can, and see with your planning how your finances can actually weather through. So the next time, the next cycle after this, when there's actually a significant market correction, you will be able to take this opportunity to make the most of it. Another thing that's been pretty positive to note is that we've actually been seeing that there's been much more interest in personal finance, and with that, there's actually been new and more personal finance content being created as well. So we see a lot of people creating new content, whether that's written articles, videos, infographics, talking about personal finance related matters and just sharing. On that note though, it's really important, if you're a content creator, that you make sure that the information you share is correct, is accurate, because the public is referring and looking at the information that you share. So let's do together our part to build up the personal finance community in Malaysia. Alright guys, that's it for me. So welcome aboard to the new normal. It's time to adapt, improvise, and grow stronger through this experience. Welcome the new normal, embrace it, make changes if necessary, and continue moving forward. And don't forget to follow us on My Personal Finances on various social media, as we bring you more content on the new normal this month and in the months ahead.